If you're not satisfied with your life, watch this video until the end. This story might change your perspective. Once upon a time, a crow was feeling deeply unhappy with his life. One day, while sitting on a tree, he began to cry. A monk was meditating under that very tree when a tear from the crow fell onto his cheek. The monk looked up and saw the crow in distress. "Why are you crying?" the monk asked gently. The crow sighed and said, "Oh, wise one, I am miserable. No one likes me. People shoo me away in disgust, and no one offers me food. Everyone despises me. I feel like life is not worth living." Hearing this, the monk's heart filled with compassion. He smiled and said, "Happiness comes from within. We must learn to embrace life as it is." But the crow didn't understand his words and continued to weep. The monk then said, "Tell me, if you had the chance to become another bird, what would you choose?" The crow's eyes lit up with hope. "Oh, kind one, if you truly wish to help me, then please turn me into a swan." The monk nodded. "Very well. But before I do, visit a swan and ask if he is truly happy with his life. Then return to me." Excited, the crow flew away to find a swan. Upon spotting a graceful swan gliding across a pond, he called out, "Oh, swan, you are so beautiful, pure white like fresh snow. Everyone adores you. You must be the happiest bird in the world." The swan sighed. "Not really, my friend. There are so many vibrant colors in the world, yet I have none. I am plain and colorless. I believe the parrot must be the happiest bird because of its beautiful colors." Intrigued, the crow flew off in search of a parrot. When he found one, he exclaimed, "Oh, parrot, you are so vibrant and full of colors. Surely, you must be the happiest bird alive." But the parrot shook his head. "No, my friend, I am not. Because of my beauty, people keep me in cages. I am always afraid of being trapped. I think the peacock must be the happiest bird, for he is even more magnificent than me." Determined, the crow set off to find a peacock. After searching, he found one in a zoo, surrounded by hundreds of admiring visitors. When the crowd had left, the crow approached him and said, "Dear peacock, you are so beautiful. So many people come just to admire you. Meanwhile, when they see me, they shoo me away. You must be the happiest bird on earth." The peacock sighed and replied, "I always believed I was the most beautiful and fortunate bird. But because of my beauty, I am trapped here in a cage. People pluck my feathers to make decorations, and it causes me great pain. I am not happy." The crow was shocked. "If even you are not happy, then who is?" The peacock smiled and said, "I have observed this zoo carefully, and I have realized that the only bird that is never locked in a cage is you, the crow. No one tries to capture or control you. For days I have been thinking, if only I were a crow, I would be free." Hearing this, the crow suddenly saw his life in a new light. He returned to the monk and for the first time felt grateful for being a crow. "Oh, wise one," he said, "I no longer wish to be anyone else. I am happy as I am." Moral of the story: in life, we often compare ourselves to others and become dissatisfied with what we have. But happiness isn't about being someone else. It's about appreciating what is already ours. If we constantly compare, we will always find reasons to feel unhappy. True happiness comes from contentment. So, don't compare, appreciate. The happiest person in the world is the one who embraces their own life.